Okay, so this is not your grandma's strawberry cheesecake. It's even more creamy, I'm told, even more crunchy, and satisfies every sweet tooth. It's a strawberry dessert to swoon over, which we're doing, and so is its creator, Courtney Rich, joining me in the kitchen to share the recipe for a strawberry Biscoff cheesecake. It's so good to see you.
Oh, it's always great to be
My
back.
producer said she did the happy dance on this one.
I did the happy dance on
Yeah,
this
that's what I
one.
mean. You did
It's
the
like,
cake dance.
It's where you have no words, so it just becomes movement,
Comes out of
right?
you.
You're just like shaking, however embarrassing it may look. It's the happy dance when you're eating.
What else do you love about this recipe besides the taste?
I love that it's a no-bake. We do not have to turn on our oven in the middle of summer, so it's just gonna be really simple to whip up, some time in the refrigerator, and that's it.
Fair to say Biscoff is kind of having a moment?
Oh, it's having such a moment.
Like we're craving
and I'm
that
so
as the
happy about
crust.
it. Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's so versatile. It's a biscuit cookie. We remember these from the airlines, right?
Right,
This is our snack on
you
Delta.
You get peanuts or you get these cookies?
Yes. They make such a yummy flavor in our crust and our cake. With the cookie butter, you can now put that in a buttercream and a filling. And it has this little hint of cinnamon and nutmeg and some of these really warm spices, but pair really well with our fruits and some of the dairies and the cheeses. And so we can use them in so many different ways, kind of a sweet or savory option.
I'm sort of doing the companion to the happy dance. I'm doing the, you know, when your mouth starts to get excited about what's about to go in it. Okay, where do we start with this one?
Okay, so I've prepped the crust and the compote. The crust is just gonna be our Biscoff cookies ground up with some melted butter and sugar. We are not gonna bake those. We are gonna just put those right into our pan. So I did this one in a cheesecake pan. So that's one that releases from the sides.
Yes.
So we can see it, but you can very much do it. Oh, please do.
Okay.
You know we love
There's
taste
a little
tests
chunk
at my
just
house.
begging to go in my mouth.
Yes, okay. Then we're just gonna pour that right in here. Now, look at how much Biscoff crust that is.
Good girl, that's
you
what I
think
said.
that's gonna take up the whole pan, but don't worry, it's not. We're gonna pat that down. You can use the back of your measuring spoon, but firmly press that down. It makes a lot, but we love a crust.
A crust is where I'm at.
Oh.
It's where it's at.
It is so disappointing when you bite into a cheesecake or a dessert that's supposed to have this amazing crust,
Right.
and it's like hardly there. I want the crunch, I want the flavor from that.
For
so
sure.
you can push that down, you can mold it so it's up against the sides, but that's it. Then you just like, once that's really firmly pressed into place, we can move on to the next thing.
Okay, the filling?
The filling. So look how easy this is. 1, 2, 3, 4 ingredients.
Stop it.
So grab the mixer.
Okay.
This is all you,
Are
babe.
these our mixers?
Yeah, this is your mixer.
Possessed. So there was a reason why she said, Brooke, your turn. Oh my gosh. I hate these things.
So this is just 16 ounces of cream cheese. Friends, use the full fat. We want all the flavor that fat provides in our baked goods. We have a little bit of sugar. This is only a ½ cup. You don't need a lot because we want that tangy flavor of the cheese, of the cream cheese.
Yeah.
So we don't want it too sweet. We're gonna do a little bit of lemon juice. And then you're just mixing those ingredients until they're smooth. After that's done, you set it aside for a minute, and I've whipped up heavy whipping cream, a cup of this.
Yeah. Sorry.
So that it's nice and fluffy, and then we will fold it in to this. So I'm gonna give this one little stir to get the rest of the lemon.
Listen, for people at home saying, Brooke, get in there and get the job done.
You did amazing.
You haven't worked with these beaters.
We are, look, that is so perfect. I'm telling you, this is easy enough to do in a single segment on Studio 5. We can all do this
Here, I'll
at
be your
home.
dish girl.
Okay, thank you, love. All right, so then we're gonna take our whipped cream. This is just whipped cream. Nothing else is added to this. You're gonna whip it to pretty stiff peaks, and then you are just folding this in. So this is what gives us kind of this light texture, takes away from the full cream cheese flavor as well, but we're not making it overly sweet because we get that with our crust and then with our compote.
Okay.
So that compote, okay, we're doing strawberries. Again, easy peasy lemon squeezy. We are gonna take those strawberries, put them on a stove with a little bit of sugar, water, and cornstarch.
Just mashed strawberries, sugar, water,
Yeah, just cut them up.
cornstarch.
I even take my potato masher and mash them while they're in there.
Sure.
Right? And then you're gonna let that reduce the water content.
But the freshness
Did I get whipped
of that?
cream right there? How do I look?
Yes.
Okay,
Help
thank you, love.
sister out.
I
You
can
got
feel
it.
it.
You
Okay,
got it.
so we've got the strawberries, made that into a compote, and added the sugar, so that's nice and sweet. I like to do that a day ahead of time.
Oh, nice. So it can be waiting for you.
Yep,
and the freshness of that, though, in the summer is what we crave, even in dessert, right? Like, it's not just our main dish or like our appetizers, corn, grill, all of that. Your palate starts to change and crave stuff like this.
Absolutely. You want those really fresh, just kind of sweet flavors that you can get from the garden.
The fact that we're doing this, and you said this, but I'll emphasize, the fact that we're doing this in the constraints of a TV segment is fantastic.
we're almost done. Look, we just want to make sure that this gets smooth. So I'm just getting those chunks of cream cheese out.
Yeah.
While I'm doing that, let's talk about variations.
Okay.
Because this could be turned into so many different options. If you don't love Biscoff or you don't have those cookies by you, guess what? Use graham crackers. Use Nilla wafers. They are gonna offer like that same kind of sweet, yummy, crunchy crust that we're looking for. So you have that option to just kind of change that up. Oh, you know what would be so good?
Tell us.
Okay,
What?
you know the famous Amos
Light bulb.
cookies?
Oh, I am a sucker for those. Road trip treat. That's one of my road trip
Those are my
treats.
dad's favorite.
Yeah.
That would make a great crust.
Really?
Yes.
Not
'cause
too
it gets
chunky?
oh, no. It's really crunchy cookie.
Okay.
Even with the chocolate chips.
Okay.
I might have to.
Famous
We
Amos?
just came up with a new something I'm doing.
Were
Okay.
we your muse?
Are
Were
you-
we the inspiration
This
for
was
the next Cake by
inspiration.
Courtney
Okay,
hit?
this is so fun. Now with fruit,
Yeah.
peaches are coming into season. There are
yum.
so many different things. You could do that with raspberries, blackberries.
Yeah.
This is just kind of the, we're gonna,
I hope
like
you
the
didn't do
math
arms at the
equation.
gym this morning, but here we go.
Oh my gosh, you know, it kind of feels like it. All right,
Okay.
let's put this in.
And while we're spreading and filling and topping, getting the goods done, tell us what's coming up on Cake by Courtney this summer.
Oh, okay. This summer feels like all kids, and so in the fall, I will work again.
She's like, oh, you know what? We talked about that. It kind of it's a season for family.
Yes,
it's
it
a season
is,
for
and
family.
I love that so much.
Yeah.
So we could probably even mix that a little bit more, but no stress.
I took your beaters away too soon.
No, that's okay.
I'm
No,
scared of the Studio 5 beaters. Maybe we should just buy new beaters.
No,
There's an idea.
The beaters. All right, so you just put this in,
Yep.
and then when our compote is nice and cooled, we are just going to throw that
Okay.
right on top. Let's get our fork. And then you can refrigerate this until you're ready to serve.
It looks
Now,
amazing.
I know, do we have time for a sample? 'Cause I saved you a slice.
You know what? Are you asking me? Because to that I say yes.
You know it's my
Thank
favorite. Okay,
you.
sorry, the fork is so dirty.
I'll take it. I'll
It's
eat
my
it.
favorite
I'll
part
try
to
it.
sit and watch.
When we get to do the
someone
happy
eat
dance?
something.
Oh my gosh, Paula Dean's words are going through my mind.
Look at the crust, right? Are
Take
you
a TV
dying?
bite.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good. It's jammy. I mean, of
Yeah,
course it is,
yeah.
but like it's so fresh.
Yeah. I mean, if you had homemade strawberry jam, throw that on top.
And the
How
Biscoff
yummy.
is the perfect complement.
And we're not turning it on the oven. Super easy. We made it in 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, you say you're not working, but there's a lot of fun happening on Instagram.
Yes.
We can follow there.
Yes, and I have a new book coming out in the fall.
I mean, let's celebrate that. Girlfriend's earned herself a summer vacation. So Cake by
There we go.
Courtney online or on Instagram. Be sure to give her a follow. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Brooke.
The no-bake strawberry cheesecake that we all are going to want to make, try, and eat. You can find this recipe for you on our website, studio5.ksl.com. Hopefully that recipe tab is a good resource for you as we settle into the remainder of the July month.